We are live. Grand Rising, all y'all spirits out there, or good evening, whatever time it is when you are watching this. What's up? We are doing a morning flow. We are going to be energizing and waking up our bodies and just getting ready for this day. So, without further ado, we are going to start in a standing position. We're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in as we stretch our arms above our head. And we're going to take a deep breath out as we exhale and fold forward. Take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. We're going to take another inhale as we raise our arms above our head. And then as we exhale, we are just going to lean, like keep your hands together, but we're going to just shift towards the right. So in our little banana, just getting a little stretch down the left side of our bodies. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale and release. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head. Exhale, and we're going to lean towards the left. Getting a nice stretch down the right side of your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here and exhale and release. Go ahead and lower your hands down to your side. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. We're going to inhale, raising our shoulders up towards our ears. And as you exhale, we're going to send them down and around. Let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale down and around. One more time here. Exhale down and around. All right, so let's go ahead and shake that out. With an inhale, we're just going to make our way to the ground in a crisscross applesauce position. And as we exhale, we're going to set our feet together and we're going to start with some butterflies. So we're just going to be flapping our legs up and down. My legs aren't too far or too close to me. They're like right in the middle, kind of in this moderate position. So we're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Hi, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. But anyway, y'all, we're going to take a deep breath here in our butterfly and a deep breath out. Last breath here in butterfly, last breath here. Let's exhale and release. Go ahead and release your legs. We want your legs about hip distance apart. You can keep your feet flat against the ground or against your mat, whatever. And just have your knees about a little bit wider than hip distance. The reason why we want them a bit wide like this is because we're going to be knocking them from side to side just like that. So that's how we want our legs apart. So basically, we're going to take our hands and we're going to place our hands behind our back for support and for stability, of course. And then we are just going to, as we inhale, we're going to exhale, knock our legs from side. Inhale, exhale, knock to the other side. Okay, so you guys get the concept, y'all get the flow, y'all get what we finna do. All right, let's go ahead and start doing that then. So deep breath here. Exhale. I'm just gonna do that a couple times. Just warming up our legs here, warming up our hip flexors. Just getting everything a little warmed up before we move on in our flow. Let's do that a couple more times. Last time here, we're going to end on the right. Exhale and release. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our legs, we're going to spin our legs around just like so. And then we're going to move ourselves into a tabletop position. So just slowly make your way into tabletop. Take your time getting there. Hey, there's no rush. This is a morning flow. Ain't no rush in this. You're just going to have your knees hip distance apart and have your wrists stacked under your shoulders. Your fingertips are going to be spread wide just like so. And you're going to be pushing the mat away. So take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to shift your hips back into child's pose, lowering your chest, lowering your forehead down towards the mat. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. In your next inhale, you're going to be inching your fingers away from you. So you're just crawling your hands in the opposite direction, getting a nice stretch in your shoulders. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to pick our hips back up and shift back into tabletop. Go ahead and pull your hands back closer to you if they got positioned out of position. Now once you're in tabletop, we're going to take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to do some circular motions. So I'm doing my circles towards the right first. Look, if you're going towards the left or towards the right, it don't matter. We're going to switch it to the opposite direction anyway. But I am just going towards the right just to start off. And your circles can be big, your circles can be small, however you want them to be. Mine are kind of moderate. They're not too big, not too small. But I am sending my hips towards my heels and I'm going all the way around, but I am not going over my wrist. Because usually I would send it all the way down. And then when I come back around, my shoulders would go over my wrist just like that. And I'll send it back down and around. But this time I'm just sending my hips towards my heels. And as I go up, I'm not really going over my shoulders. So let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, let's go ahead and switch to the opposite direction. So now I'm going towards the left or counterclockwise. And I'm taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to take one more breath here. And we're going to exhale and release. Go ahead and find tabletop again. Take this time to readjust. And once you're in tabletop, take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. We are now going to do some cat-cows. So as we inhale, we are going to be arching the spine, raising our gaze, expanding our chest. And as we exhale, going to be rounding the spine, bringing chin to chest. So let me do that one more time for you guys. Inhaling, arching the spine, raising the gaze. And as we exhale, rounding the spine, bringing chin to chest. All right, so you guys get the concept. We're inhaling, arching, exhaling, rounding. So that's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a couple rounds of that. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get in our tabletop position. Let's start with our deep breaths in and our deep breaths out. Chin to chest here. Deep breath in, raising the gaze, and a deep breath out. We're going to do that one more time, guys. One more time here. And let's hold it for 3, hold it for 2, hold it for 1, deep breath out. Let's hold this for 3, hold it for 2, and 1. Let's find center. Let's go ahead and center our spines. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes. And we're going to shift back to downward dog. Y'all, hold up real quick. Hold up real quick, y'all. I gotta tie my shirt real quick because it keep moving. So let me tie my shirt and then we can get back into the yoga. Back into it. All right. All right, this should be good right here. This should be good. I know I'm struggling right now, but it be like that sometimes. It really do be like that. But I'm almost there. Then continue on with our yoga. I just need it to stay in place because I don't want to go into downward dog. And my stuff just be messing up. All right, boom. My shirt is tightened and we are ready now. We are ready to go. So we're just going to shift into downward dog. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to start walking out our dog. Just start walking it out. Pedaling out your feet. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, just go ahead and find stillness. Try to shift your weight back into your heels. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. That's not the goal right now. The goal is just to shift our weight back into our heels and try to lower them to the ground. But they don't have to touch the ground necessarily. But let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. We're going to take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to ripple forward into a high plank. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, just gonna lower down. Nice and slow, all the way down to your belly. Take another deep breath in, and we're gonna go into our back bend of choice. I'm gonna do a upper dog. So I'm gonna place the flats of my feet on the mat. And as I inhale, everything else is going to come up off the mat. And I'm gonna take a deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes and shift back to downward dog. And as I take another breath in, I'm going to walk, step, or jump my feet to my hands. I'm going to take a large step. And as we exhale, we're just going to forward fold. Take a deep breath here and halfway lift. As you exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Take another deep breath in, raise your arms above your head, fully stand. And we're going to exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath here, step back. I don't know how I just said that, but step back to a high plank. As you exhale, go ahead and rock forward and lower down. Nice, slow, and controlled here. Take another deep breath in as you go into your back bend of choice. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes and shift your hips back to downward dog. Walk it out for 1, walk it out for 2, and walk it out for 3. We are done. Take another deep breath in. Go ahead and step, hop, or jump your feet to your hands. Exhale all your breath out as you forward fold. Take another deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Gonna take another deep breath in, fully stand up, nice and slow. As we exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Take another deep breath in, step your legs back to high plank. As you exhale, go ahead and shift forward and lower down to your belly. Nice and slow here. Take another deep breath in, go into your back bend of choice. As you exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes, shift your way back to downward dog. We're going to do that sequence one last time, guys. So deep breath in, hop, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Exhale all your breath out as you forward fold. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Deep breath out, fully forward fold. Inhale to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Well, high plank. Exhale, shift forward and lower down to your belly. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward dog. Now this time we're going to stay in downward dog. We're not going to step up to forward fold. We're going to stay in this downward dog. We're going to walk out our legs, keeping our breath nice and steady. Walk it out for 3. Walk it out for 2. And walk it out for 1. Find stillness. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take one more deep breath in as you bend your legs. And as you exhale, you're going to kick your right leg up to 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, you're going to take that right foot. You're going to step it outside of your right hand. Just like so. And once you have it stepped outside your right hand, you're just going to lower your back knee down and shift your hips forward into this lizard lunge. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale, go ahead and tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up off the mat. You're going to take your right leg, pull knee to chest, take a deep breath here. Exhale, shift it back to 3-legged dog. Take another deep breath in. You're going to exhale, take that right foot, and you're going to place it in between your hands. Just like so. Take this time to readjust. And once you are centered, once you're balanced, with an inhale, we're going to raise our arms and our gaze. And with an exhale, we're going to bring our hands to heart chakra center. Let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to take our left elbow. We're going to place it outside of the right knee as we twist open towards the right. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to untwist, lowering our hands down to the mat as we lower our back knee down. Once your back knee is down, you can go ahead with an inhale, raise your arms, raise your gaze, and shift your hips forward into a low lunge. Go ahead and bring your hands down to heart chakra center. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and lower your hands down to the mat. Take one more deep breath in as you shift your hips back, scooting your right leg a bit in front of you just to create some space for your runner stretch. And once you're there, you're just going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's stay for one more breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to shift your hips forward back into a low lunge. Place your hands outside of your feet. And what you're going to do, you're going to take your right foot. You're going to scoot it all the way towards the left. Scoot your right foot all the way towards your left wrist. And once you have it scooted all the way there, you can go ahead and lower your knee down towards the mat, scooting your left leg back. And now you're in a pigeon's pose. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. I'm going to go ahead and lower down onto my forearms. That is optional. Y'all don't have to do that. If y'all want, y'all can really just stay up on your hands. But I like to stretch a bit deeper in this. So I like to just lay down onto my forearms. We're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to come up back onto our hands. Go ahead and tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up off the ground. You're going to use your hands to push yourself away from the mat, pulling your right knee back into your chest. And as you exhale, kick it back to 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lower it back to downward dog. Go ahead and walk it out now. We're going to repeat that same sequence, but on our left side now. So inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, left leg goes up. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, left foot goes outside of left hand. Just like so. Go ahead, lower your back knee down. Scoot your leg back as you shift your hips forward into lizard lunge on your left side. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's stay for one more breath. As you exhale, go ahead and plant your hands firmly against the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up off the mat. Left leg or left knee is going to go into chest. Going to take a deep breath here. Exhale, drive it back. 3-legged dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, left foot goes in between your hands. Just like so, take some time to readjust. Become centered, come balanced. Once you are there, with an inhale, we're going to raise our gaze in our hands. And with an exhale, we're going to lower our hands to heart chakra center. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to take our right elbow. We're going to place it outside of the left knee, twisting towards the left. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. As we exhale, go ahead and lower your hands down towards the mat. Go ahead and lower your knee down as well. And we're just going to shift our hips forward. We're going to raise our arms, raise our gaze. So we are in a low lunge. I am lowering my hands down to heart chakra center, and I'm going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And guys, I am still actively pushing the ground away. Even though I am sinking in, I'm still using my front foot to push myself up slightly. So I'm still putting in some counteractive force right here. We're going to take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to lower our hands down towards the mat. Take another deep breath here, and we're going to shift our hips back and scoot our left leg up to create room for our runner stretch. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. As we exhale, go ahead and shift your hips forward. Scoot that left foot all the way towards the right wrist. So it's scooting all the way towards the right, just like that. Then we're going to settle our left knee down towards the mat as we scoot our right leg back down. So now we're in a pigeon's pose on the left side. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Like I said before, I'm just going to lower down onto my forearms. This is optional. You guys can stay up on your hands. And we're just going to stay for 2 more breaths. So deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. Now, as we exhale, we are not going to get out of it the same way we did before. We're not going to pick up our back knee and pick up our leg. We are going to twist out towards the left, opening up our right foot. And now we are in this seated wide leg position. So I'm actually going to turn towards you guys. So we're going to stay in our seated wide leg position. We're going to take a deep breath in, stretching our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're going to fold over the right leg. Go ahead and take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here, guys. And as we exhale, let's sit back up. Let's walk our hands back to us as we sit back up. Take another deep breath in, arms above your head. And as you exhale, we're going to fold over the left leg now. Go ahead and take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take one more breath here. Exhale and release by walking your hands back to you, sitting up nice and slow. We are now going to fold forward. We're going to take one more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to fold forward. Just like so. Take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale and release. All right, let's go ahead and pull our legs together. Let's just shake that out. Shake out all the stretches that we just did. I'm using butterfly to shake out my legs. You guys can use anything you want. If you want to just straighten them and shake them out, whatever you want to do. I just find this to be a little bit better for me. So I'm just going to shake it out for 3, shake it out for 2, and shake it out for 1. Let's go ahead and separate our legs. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit up into Malasana. So how are we going to do that? Usually, I would tell people to squat down into Malasana. I would tell people to like stand up and squat down into Malasana. But sometimes I like to challenge myself and kind of like scoot up, rock myself into it, and jump into it, challenge myself. But, you know, that's not for everyone. Sometimes you need to stand up and squat down into Malasana. But me, I just find that a bit more challenging to do it that way. And hey, it's good to challenge yourself every now and then. So once we are in our Malasana, we're just going to take our elbows. We're going to put them in between our knees, just like so. Take your hands, clasp them together, and we're going to push our legs apart. We're using our elbows to push our legs apart, just like so. So go ahead, take a deep breath in. Remember to keep your spine nice and straight. We are extending. We are not rounding and hunching. We are extending our spine, stretching our crown towards the ceiling or towards the sky, wherever you're at. Just go ahead, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And let's exhale and release. I'm going to release by placing my hands firmly against the floor or a mat. I'm going to lower my glutes all the way down, and so I'm in a seated position. The next thing we're going to do, we're just going to turn around so we're facing the front of our mat. We're going to lay down. We're going to lower our back all the way down to the mat. Nice and slow. We're going to lower all the way down. Keep your knees up, though. We don't want to lower our legs all the way down yet. Just our backs. And we're going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to take our knees and we're going to pull them into our chest. Just go ahead and take your arms, wrap them around your knees, hug your legs into your chest. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're just going to rock from side to side, keeping our legs hugged into our chests as we start this motion. And if you're feeling up to it, you can actually do some circular motions. You don't have to rock from side to side. You can do some slight circles, giving your tailbone and your lower back a slight massage. Let's take one more breath here. And as we exhale, if you are spinning in a circle, just go to the opposite direction. If you aren't spinning in a circle, you're just rocking side to side. Keep on rocking side to side. Whatever motion suits you best at the moment. Let's hold this for one more breath. Deep breath through our noses. And exhaling out the mouth. Go ahead and find stillness. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release your hands from around your legs. And what you're going to do, you're going to take your hands. You're going to put them in between your legs, taking your middle finger and index finger, and you're going to wrap them around your big toe. So index finger and middle finger on both hands. And you're going to wrap them around your big toes, just like so. And once you have them wrapped around, you're going to pull your legs back and you're going to open them a bit wider so you're in cradles pose or happy babies pose. You know, two different names, same position. So cradles pose, happy baby pose, it's a lot of names for the same thing around here. So you're just going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out as you rock from side to side. Let's just keep this rocking going. And like I said before, if you want to introduce some circular motions, you want to do some circles, you can go ahead and do that. But me, I'm just going to stay with the rocking side to side motion. I think that is best suited for me at the moment. But like I said, to each their own, to each their own. Let's just go ahead, keep our breath nice and steady here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take one more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our legs back together, releasing our fingers from our big toes and taking our hands from between our legs. What we're going to do, we're going to lay our hands out above our heads. And we're going to slowly but surely lower our feet all the way down towards the mat. Just going to lower that down. So let's take a deep breath in as we stretch and crawl our fingers and hands away from us, creating space in the shoulders. And take a deep breath out as you release, letting your arms become heavy, letting them sink into the mat. Let's take one more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and lower your legs all the way down to the ground. Nice and slow. Take your hands. You can set them by your sides. Your palms facing towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, just thank yourselves for being here on the mat. Thank yourselves for putting some motion into your vessel. Thank your body, thank your mind, thank your spirit. I'm going to take the time to do so. I will also give you guys some time to do so as well. I hope that was enough time for you guys to thank yourselves for being present for this practice. Hope that was enough time for you guys. A just want to take some time to thank you guys for joining me on this flow. Thank you guys for watching, liking, and commenting. I really appreciate that. Really, surely do. With our next inhale, we're just going to start to wake up our body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe do some circular motions with your ankles, with your wrists. I'm just going to awaken your body back up. Let's take another inhale here. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and bring our knees into our chest. Go ahead and take another deep breath in as you roll over towards the side. And as you exhale, go ahead and use your hands to sit back up. Just like so. All right, so let's go into our crisscross applesauce seated position. We're going to be bringing this practice to a close now, but before we close it out, we're going to take one more deep breath in, raising our shoulders to our ears. And as we exhale, we're just going to drop them down, releasing any tension that may have been built up. Alrighty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this practice. I surely did. We're going to get to reading these comments now. That's what we do here. We do our yoga, and after the yoga is done, we read all the comments, and then we close out the video. So I just want to thank you guys before I start reading the comments. Just want to thank you guys again for joining, for watching, for liking, for commenting. The support really does matter, especially to my algorithm. It really do. It really do. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful for you guys. So now we are finally ready to read these comments, and then we're going to be closing out the video. But before we get to reading them, if you guys enjoyed this type of enjoy this type of content, you can go ahead and subscribe, hit your post notifications, because we be going live out here, y'all. I don't only do yoga. I be making stuff. We doing all types of stuff out here. But anyway, let's go ahead and read these comments now. Go ahead and walk up to my phone because I cannot see them from afar back there. I really can't. That's why I don't be reading them during yoga, because I can't see them. I gotta walk all the way to the phone. All right, let me take a seat and let's read some comments. Alrighty. Good Run said hello. Hello to you. Thank you for joining. Let's see the next one. Ravender D. All right, I like that name. That's an interesting name. Ravender D said, hi, Faith. Hey, what's up to you? What's up to you? Triple Exter said, hello. Hello to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. McCool said, what you doing? We doing yoga. We just doing some morning yoga. It's just something simple, nothing too strenuous, just waking up our bodies, exercise and stuff like that, getting ready for our day, you know, that type of stuff. Rowdy said, open bro, that's all I have to say to that. Okay, anyway, McCall said, would it hurt to do this pose for males? No, there's variations for all genders. No, it wouldn't hurt that much, because some of the males that I've did yoga with, they did the same positions, because I do be holding classes. They're for everyone, for all genders, all ages. So the males that I have did yoga with, they didn't say it hurted like that. And if it did, we can always find modifications specifically for them, because hey, you do have to modify. Not everything is for everyone. So we do modify for certain cases, but most cases it does not hurt. But to each their own, like I said. To each their own, to each their own. I'm tired of y'all saying God. I'm tired of y'all saying God. I see this every live, bro. Every live. I be like, that's how I be looking. I be like, bro, come on, y'all. I still appreciate it though. Thank you. But still, come on. McClure said, what are the benefits of this pose? Okay, most of the poses I was doing today was for lower body flexibility, especially like the lunges, the cradle poses, all of the things. Most of it I was doing is for lower body. So basically, it helps with strength and flexibility. Like, especially with the hip flexor exercises I was doing, is going to help you be more flexible, and also can help with lifting and stuff like that. So if that's what you want to know, that's what it's good for. Rudy said he has a very big yacht. I'm on y'all. Kane said, I can smell it. Y'all are interesting. Y'all crack me up. That's one thing I like reading about these comments. Y'all crack me up. I do be laughing. I do be laughing. And Rakesh said, can yoga help in weight training? Oh yeah, it most definitely is. I tell my boyfriend all the time he needs to do some yoga because he be doing weight training all the time. And yoga can really help with that. It's going to loosen up your muscles. You got to stretch before you lift weights anyway. Like, stretching is literally yoga. Stretching before you do your weight, your warm-ups and your cool downs, that literally be yoga. Like the stretching, all of that, all of this, it's literally yoga. It's literally yoga. So yes, it can help with weight training. I recommend everybody, if you do weightlifting, weight training, I be doing a little weightlifting sometimes. Maybe I'll start doing some weightlifting lives. Y'all might enjoy that. But yeah, definitely do a little bit of yoga before and after. It will help in your recovery process. It will definitely help. So y'all can actually Google that. Y'all can look that up. A lot of people will testify to that. Doing yoga before and after lifting, especially if you're lifting really heavy, yeah, doing it before and after will be of great benefits to you. On God, for sure. But thank you guys for commenting. I hope I answered y'all questions. If y'all have any more questions, y'all can just leave them below in the comments some more. I will get to answering them. And like I said, if y'all enjoy this type of content, just like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hit post notifications because I do be out here. And if you're looking for any of my other social platforms, just hit the link in the description. It's that one link. That one link has all my things. It has my YouTube channels, my Instagrams, everything, my email. I think my email on there. It should be on there. But if it's not, I will put that on there. But everything is on there. So just hit that one link and everything is there. But I hope y'all enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all night whenever y'all are watching this. And I will catch you guys tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. You never know with me. But I will catch you guys later. Peace and love. And peace and love some more. Thank you guys again. And we is out.